In the world of classic television, few characters have left as indelible a mark as Aunt Esther, portrayed by the incomparable LaWanda Page on the beloved sitcom Sanford and Son. Her sharp wit, fiery demeanor, and unforgettable catchphrases made her an integral part of the show's success. However, behind the scenes, a tragic tale unfolded, shrouded in mystery and unanswered questions. What happens to Aunt Esther, the beloved matriarch of the Sanford family? In this video, we delve into the untold story, unearthing secrets and shedding light on the heartbreaking ending that befell the iconic character and the talented actress who brought her to life. Prepare to embark on a journey that will uncover the truth and forever change the way you view one of television's most unforgettable figures. Though she would become best known for her cantankerous portrayal of Aunt Esther on the iconic sitcom Sanford and Son, her journey to stardom was far from ordinary. Born as Alberta Pill on October 19, 1920, LaWanda embarked on her professional dancing career at a mere 15 years old. With each graceful step, she honed her skills, setting the stage for what lay ahead. As fate would have it, LaWanda's path led her to the vibrant city of St. Louis. In this new chapter of her life, she found herself working as a waitress at Ned Love's Tavern. But deep within her heart, a burning desire for the spotlight continued to grow. In the late 1940s, a pivotal moment arrived for LaWanda and her family. They made the life-altering decision to relocate to St. Louis, opening doors to new opportunities. It was here that LaWanda's dream of becoming a professional entertainer began to take shape. At first, she dazzled audiences with her mesmerizing dance performances. Yet, as time ticked on, LaWanda felt a need to offer something more. She understood that to captivate her audience, she had to evolve. With unwavering determination, she expanded her act, adding layers of laughter and delight. You see, LaWanda was no ordinary dancer. In her quest for distinction, she would unleash the unimaginable, a long, sinewy boa constrictor that would gracefully slither across her body as she danced. The sight was nothing short of awe-inspiring, a spectacle that left onlookers spellbound. The man from the hamburger stand, it seemed, had stumbled upon a fraction of the truth, but the full story remained concealed. However, LaWanda's thirst for novelty knew no bounds. She yearned to push the boundaries of her craft, constantly seeking fresh ways to enthrall her paying customers. And so, with unwavering courage, she devised a daring act that would leave everyone breathless. She would dip sticks into oil, ignite them into a blazing inferno, and bravely introduce them into the depths of her own throat. LaWanda chose to eat fire with the boa wrapped around her neck one night while on tour in Australia because she was becoming a bit tired of the same old routine of eating fire one night and snake the next. Oh, bad idea. She yelled, "The boa didn't like the fire and bit me." You better believe that, honey. I killed the sucker right there in Melbourne, Australia, after deciding that was the end of that. A trip to Los Angeles around 1952. Destiny led LaWanda to the hallowed halls of the Brass Rail, a renowned establishment nestled along the illustrious Chitlet Circuit. It was a revered stop for black entertainers, where laughter and camaraderie intertwined. Among its regular visitors were luminaries like Red Fox and the dynamic comedy duo Skillet and Leroy. Little did LaWanda know that these chance encounters would forever shape her journey. Initially, her role at the Brass Rail revolved around her exquisite dancing prowess, enchanting the audience with each graceful step. However, hidden behind the curtain of the stage, a magical alchemy unfolded. LaWanda's earthy, dry sense of humor brought tears of laughter to the eyes of seasoned comics who shared the same backstage space. The club owner, keenly aware of her comedic talent, recognized an opportunity to elevate the show. Thus, as the story unfolded, the owner approached LaWanda, offering an unexpected proposition. He implored her to weave her comedic brilliance into her performance, adding a stand-up routine to her multifaceted role as a member of the chorus line. Not content with just that, he insisted on granting her a well-deserved solo dance spot as well. All this for a weekly compensation of $125, a sum that held both promise and gratitude. That money was for working a matinee on Sunday and 7 evenings a week from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. I earned every cent of that money over my 15 years of employment there. She said, "The brass rail is gone now," in an unclear tone that made you wonder if she was saying goodbye or good riddance. Got destroyed in the Watts riot of 1967. LaWanda's placement in the comedy segment was perhaps the finest thing that could have happened to her looking back. When I initially started, I was anxious, but soon I felt really at ease doing it. I collaborated with Skillet and Leroy and took on a role a lot like Aunt Esther. She honed the timing and physical movements that made Aunt Esther an unstoppable riot throughout those years with the well-known comedic combo. Even though LaWanda acknowledged that Aunt Esther is her, she made a point to differentiate. Aunt Esther is a very religious person. LaWanda Page is a devout Christian. I'm a Baptist and have a strong faith in God. Baptist pastor Sam Johnson, my late brother, was a little player on the old Dean Martin program. Esther, though, is only a heightened version of that emotion. She is a lot of individuals you know gone a step further. In the realm of showbiz, a multitude of tales have emerged, each seeking to unravel the enigma of LaWanda's transformation from the mesmerizing snake dancer to the indomitable Aunt Esther of Sanford and Son. National Broadcasting Company, in a press release circa 1974, presented their version of events, weaving a narrative where producer Aaron Russo hesitated in casting LaWanda despite Red Fox's glowing recommendation. However, according to the National Broadcasting Company, fate intervened when Russo chanced upon LaWanda's act in a Los Angeles club, and at that moment he realized she was the perfect embodiment of the character. Yet, LaWanda herself narrates a slightly divergent tale. She recalls with fondness the pivotal role Red played in her journey. Yes, he did recommend her, but he went above and beyond mere words. When doubts plagued the minds of some producers, Red, in a display of unwavering loyalty, declared that he would walk away from the show if LaWanda didn't secure the role. Such tactics were not foreign to him, for he knew how to navigate the intricate dynamics of the National Broadcasting Company hierarchy. He placed his show on the line, an audacious move that forever etched his name in LaWanda's heart. As viewers pondered which version of events to embrace, one fact remained steadfast. The presence of LaWanda within the Sanford household catapulted the show to the pinnacle of success. Week after week, for the duration of its remarkable 5.5-year run on National Broadcasting Company, the series reigned rating, perched atop the ratings throne or at its very doorstep. However, as the harmonious union began to unravel, whispers of inflated egos tainted the air. The intoxicating influence of Nielsen ratings cast its spell, breeding a sense of self-importance among the inhabitants of the junk store. Amid this turmoil, LaWanda stood as the lone sentinel of loyalty, steadfast in her commitment to the make-believe family that resided amidst the rusted treasures of Sanford Watts' establishment. As the spin-off series, Sanford Arms, beckoned, she valiantly attempted to preserve the magical chemistry that had captivated audiences. Yet, even her inspired irascibility, crafted with finesse and unparalleled wit, proved insufficient to mend the fractures that had emerged. The world need not harbor sympathy for her, for within her unique repertoire, opportunities abound. Recently, she graced the screens as part of an ensemble portraying a comic lawyer and amateur detective in the enthralling series titled Detective School. The likes of the Bob Newhart special and a star-studded charity celebrity roast of the legendary Steve Allen beckoned her, providing a platform for her comedic prowess to shine. Yet, amid the tapestry of her accomplishments, a grand endeavor loomed on the horizon. The counterpiece of LaWanda's current journey resided within the realm of Columbia Broadcasting System, where a potential comedy series, aptly named Rejoice, awaited its birth. Linda Hopkins, a fellow luminary, would stand by LaWanda's side, sharing the stage and infusing the project with her unique brilliance. LaWanda, who has had 2 kids, one of whom was adopted and been widowed 3 times, is unable to escape the picture of herself that millions of television viewers have formed of her. Sadly, LaWanda Page passed away on September 14, 2002, after a heart attack and diabetes. Age-wise, she was 81. Clara Johnson, Page's daughter, and Lynn Hamilton, her younger sister, who was also an actress, are still alive. Goodbye, and rest in peace, legendary actress and comedian LaWanda Page.